Good morning.
Good morning.
We are currently in Charlotte, North Carolina for the track attack, and we found out, we thought that she would be able to come in all the events, but she can't. So she can come in, I think, like
demo
two.
lap
Yeah, the demo lap with the instructor and a slow lap with me, and then ride between events with me. So she'll do outside video, and I'll see what I can do with the GoPro. But yeah, we're here at the place. You can kind of see, yeah. Try to get some good stuff for everyone so they can see what it's about.
And this is our new car, Marty.
Oh yeah, Marty the Mini Cooper.
Yep, he's very
Leroy
cute.
might go look at a Mini Cooper when we get back. So we'll have to throw that in there too. On a separate episode. It is pretty cool, and they do make them really fast. But I have to convince her to get the fast one. All right, anyway, back on topic here.
All right, yep.
All right,
so we'll see you there.
Yep. So here we are pulling up to the first event. This would be the accelerated and braking portion, where they go through shifting and braking hard to see the ABS brakes, and then go into threshold braking, no lift shifting, and also one run in launch control, which I believe I have playing next in the next clip.
All right, Tip. How are you? Oh. All right, Tip. Oh. All right, Tip. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. We got the skid car next. We did. I don't know if we'll be able to hear with the wind. So.
Oh yeah, talk a little louder.
Yeah. What did we do? So we did regular shifting, then we did no lift shift, then we did launch control one run. It was good. It went well. Practice with the braking to feel the ABS brakes. That thing can stop, let me tell you.
And now what are we doing?
Now we're doing the skid cars. So it's practicing oversteer and understeer. So from my understanding, if the car is understeering, you want to come back straight until it gets some grip, and then you'll be able to correct it. If the car is oversteering, you want to turn the wheel towards the gas of the car. Let's see. Looks smooth. Maybe that guy's just really good. Well, anyway, so far so good. So I'm going to do a little voiceover here, but what we did in this was we took the skid car out, and they had, as you could kind of see in the images before, the wheels were well, the whole frame of the car was attached to shopping cart like wheels, and they were able to raise the car so any mistakes you made would be greatly exaggerated. So for example, if, like what I did was I overcorrected too much in a turn, instead you want to hold the wheel straight, well not straight, but in the same degree. You don't want to add more steering input or give it brake and throttle, because the weight of the car shifts. So if you're giving it throttle, you're shifting the weight to the rear wheels. If you're braking, you're shifting the weight to the front wheels. And if you're turning, you're shifting the weight to the opposite way of the way you're turning. So you want to make sure that you're using the contact patch on the tire in the most efficient way. So this exercise pretty much was to demonstrate that at low speeds in a safe environment, because it's an open parking lot. So when you get to the track later in the day, you understand that better. So that's pretty much it, but here's some footage in the car. Next was this figure 8 type course where the goal was to see the difference between the modes in the car. So you got normal, sport plus, and track. So they had us go through in normal, then switch to sport plus, then switch to track, and then switch it back to normal. So you could really feel the changes in the suspension, throttle response, etc. So this one I found to be a little difficult because when you're driving, you're supposed to change the modes, and it's not easy to do because your head is strapped in. You got the helmet on, so you got a narrower sight picture as well. So these two clips are the instructor doing it, and I know the second clip's not that clear, but it's a better angle, and I'll throw in a clip of me doing it. I wasn't the greatest at this one.
Corner, start opening up, put hands on the apex, on it. Alright, this time let's go back to normal mode. Once you are ready, go ahead.
So after that one, we headed off to lunch, and there was another class session where they reviewed a bunch of stuff, and then it was off to go to do it on the racetrack for real. The entire time they were evaluating you to see how you did, and where they thought you should be in the groups. So we found that out during the classroom session, and I took my time on a lap one, so I was like, oh, I'm going to be in the slow group. So after, I think it was, after my first session around the track, they asked me if I wanted to go faster, and I was like, yeah, like I can definitely go faster for sure. So then they moved me up, and I think I ended up being in the fastest group because we were passing other groups left and right. And I'm only going to include a little bit of track session because otherwise this video will be 2 hours long. So here you can see the cars going out onto the track, and then I'm going to start the next clip when we're finishing a lap because they always did the first lap slower. So we're going to be so you actually pull out and make a left there. We're going to be crossing that and going into the lap to start it. All right. I also want to mention that they only wanted us to stay in third and fourth gear and not to go into gears 1, 2, 5, or 6. that about wraps it up. If there's any questions, you guys can put them in the comments below and I'll try to answer all of them. If you want to see more stuff on this, I have a bunch more clips. I also added what the video looks like if you were to get the camera that you can add on in the car. It's the same lap and it's going to play right now. Other than that, if you could just like and subscribe, we really appreciate it. Thank you.
We're currently down on our left. Now,